3 city properties are getting solar panels, Mayor Greenberg recognized Fire Prevention Week, and the Kentucky Attorney General is opening a new office in Louisville. All that and more on Louisville This Week. I'm John Ramsey, Director of City Partnerships. During his weekly press briefing, Mayor Greenberg announced that Louisville Metro government will install solar panels on 3 city buildings through the city's Solarize Louisville program.
Louisville Metro government right now is working towards goals that were set in partnership with Metro Council to achieve 100% clean electricity for city operations by 2030 and 100% clean energy and zero emissions community-wide by 2040. Ambitious goals that we are working to achieve. One of the ways that we're working to achieve that is through our Solarize Louisville program. That program, Solarize Louisville, has already helped more than 220 homes and small businesses go solar to date, and it continues to grow year after year. Southwick is one of 3 Metro government buildings that is about to go solar. Right here at Southwick Community Center, we're installing solar panels, as well as at Fire Engine 8 in the Klondike neighborhood and the Iroquois branch of the Louisville Free Public Library.
Policy is a great place to start. We've got the people in place, and now we're starting to see the results of this process with 3 years of Solarize and these buildings here, which will save nearly 3,800 tons of CO2 from getting into the atmosphere over the life of the projects.
Once this installation is complete, it'll produce enough solar energy to meet about half the needs of these 3 buildings. It will save Louisville Metro government about $18,000 every year.
Emergency Services Executive Director Jody Myman gave an update on how Louisville Metro government employees are helping other communities hit hard by the recent hurricanes.
We did send 2 telecommunications dispatchers down as part of what we call a TERT team. It's the Telecommunicators Emergency Response Team with the state of Kentucky. 2 of our dispatchers joined 2 other dispatchers from around the Commonwealth, and they traveled to Buncombe, North Carolina, where they have participated. One of our dispatchers, Justin Bagby, is working on the first shift, and Kim Sweezy, our other dispatcher, has accepted the role in the night shift. Apparently they have somewhat made a name for themselves. One of them is actually training other dispatchers as they come in to help fill gaps. But I know they're appreciated throughout the area. They've been treated very well. We don't send anybody out of our area unless we see that it's not going to impact us as well, or we're going to have the staffing to maintain here in the city of Louisville as well. So we were able to see that we were able to help. We sent them as part of what's called an EMAC request. It's an Emergency Management Assistance Compact that comes from other states into our state emergency management office. And then they reach out to agencies throughout the state of Kentucky and see if we can assist.
Mayor Greenberg was on hand for the groundbreaking of the Aoi Childrens Museum in Portland.
Aoi Childrens Museum is the most exciting thing I can think of in terms of being the first in the city to provide this kind of service. It's a nice addition to the Science Museum, which we're going to be developing a partnership and joint membership for, so that we can serve kids well beyond our own neighborhood, but regionally. We're going to have anything from American bison sleeping to an ancient Tiktaalik fish that you walk through, the Devonian fossils. We'll have boat features. We'll have a 50-foot shrimp boat in the backyard. I mean, just really couldn't imagine much more.
Having the Aoi Childrens Museum right here in Portland is just a wonderful addition. We're going to bring people from around the city, around the region, that want to bring their kids here to explore, to imagine, to learn, to think about things in new ways. And so it's just going to be great for kids, great for Portland, great for our city.
I would say that it's the most exciting thing to have something here in our backyard. I can't tell you how many kids can't get to any of these kinds of experiences because they don't have a car, they don't have access, and truly it's a disservice to them. So this is amazing.
The city is continuing to invest in technology and connectivity in several parks and community centers.
At Louisville Parks and Recreation, we know the importance of access. Access to green spaces, and access to recreation facilities, as well as access to technology. So this Digital Inclusion Week, we are happy to talk about the resources we offer and the work that we continue to do. One effort that we are particularly proud of is our Wi-Fi in Parks initiative. Over the past year, Metro Technology Services Department has installed Wi-Fi in more than 15 parks and has equipment in hand to do many more before the end of the year.
Today is a digital age. You can apply for jobs on the internet. You can go to your job on the internet. You can take classes on the internet, pay bills on the internet. You can find your future husband and wife on the internet. The internet is an essential tool that we have today. If you don't have the internet or device to access the internet, it's almost like you don't have access to the rest of the world. So today we are helping address that issue, and I'm begging every resident in California to please take advantage of the computer lab. Take advantage of our Louisville Free Public Library's digital inclusion courses that they offer to teach you how to use this technology. If you're a young person, help your granny, help your granddaddy, help your aunts and your uncles, your mother, your father. That's what community looks like.
What do I think about hope?
Hope. Let's see.
Hope to me means the light at the end of the tunnel.
You can't get by without hope. Hope means nothing without a plan.
I'm a coach. I'm also a father. I'm a husband. When I take off this uniform, I'm the same person behind the badge. The badge doesn't make me, I make the badge.
Our town is full of people who just want to do good, who want to make a difference.
Louisville is home, very much so. It is my home.
I just hope that we grow into being a very trusting, loving community.
Not just that, people from here are more open-minded. I don't know, me, myself, I feel very happy here.
We are Louisville.
We're Louisville.
We're a big city, but we're really a small town.
People feel safe, people feel comfortable. That's my favorite version of Louisville.
We are Louisville.
We are Louisville. We form together as one, and there are things that bind us together here.
I wish that we could pull together and be the change and be able to love each and every part of our community and lift the people up that need lifted.
I want to be an answered prayer, and that's what we have the opportunity as a police officer.
We are one Metro. We have one mission, building a safer, stronger Louisville for everyone.
The Louisville Fire Department held their annual Fire Prevention Week kickoff and Firefighter Memorial in Jefferson Square Park. This year's theme was Smoke Alarms, Make Them Work for You.
Thank you for joining us at the annual Firefighter Memorial Ceremony.
We observe Fire Prevention Week each year in commemoration of a series of fires in 1871 that were so devastating that the day was called the day America burned.
Personally experienced loss, whether it be line of duty or active members, not only as a firefighter and a peer, but also as a fire chief. It's one of the most challenging things you'll experience or may experience in your career. If you did not know, there were 11 names added to the memorial for the state of Kentucky this year. So we were very fortunate in Jefferson County to not be able to add any.
I want to talk about how fortunate I am to have known John Martin, who unfortunately is on this memorial. How fortunate I am to have had the opportunity to work alongside Tim Groft, Sean McAdam, and Dave Pauly. Those four that we've lost just since 2017 that are now on this memorial. It is such a terrible tragedy that their lives were cut short, but how fortunate we are that we got to know them in the brief moment that they were here with us. That tremendous life of service that they gave to this community, to this fire department, and for those of us that were fortunate enough to know them and work with them.
Fire prevention takes intention. One simple device can save your life. This year's theme for Fire Prevention Week is smoke alarms. Make them work for you. If you have operational smoke alarms in your home, you increase your risk of survival by 60%. Make sure smoke alarms meet the needs of your family, including those with sensory or physical disabilities. If you would like yours checked or need one installed, please contact 311 and we will come out and ensure that you and your family are protected.
It was a celebration of home ownership with the Louisville Metro Housing Authority's 500th Homeownership Program event. LMHA's Homeownership Program is designed to help low-income families and individuals move from renting to owning their own homes.
It is truly an honor to welcome you to this milestone celebration as we mark the 500th home purchased through the Louisville Metro Housing Authority's Homeownership Program.
We can only accomplish things like we're accomplishing in the area of affordable housing through partnerships. And you're seeing that strength right here with this program. Between LMHA and HUD and organizations like Rebound, Patrice and her families and 499 others and hopefully thousands more have the opportunity to create that stable foundation to dream, to achieve their goals. And that's what we're doing in our administration, working with LMHA and others so that more families have that same opportunity.
I just want to let everyone know, you can do it. And I want to say thank you to everyone that came out today. It's not where you begin, it's where you end. I appreciate everything that everyone's done for me. Thank you.
Louisville Metro Police Department Chief Paul Humphrey was the speaker at this month's Louisville Forum.
Having been here for my entire career, there's several faces in here that I recognize that have nothing to do with my profession. But several of you I can call on, I can talk to, or you know me in some context. And it's the same way for the professional context, and it's the same way for the people that I work with. I think it gives me a unique perspective to be the only chief that has come from within the department that we've had since merger. If something happens in a neighborhood, I don't need to pull it up on a map. I know where it is. I know people who live there. There's not a part of this community that I can't go to and not run into somebody that knows me from way back when or from something. And so that helps. But I'll tell you, one of the biggest ways that it helps is it helps in those tough conversations that you have to have with people, because there's already a relationship built. I think when you tell somebody something and they know that you actually care about them, they're more willing to accept that, even if it's a negative thing.
You can watch the Louisville Forum on Metro TV each Wednesday at 7 a.m. and 7 p.m.
Hello, Liberty Green residents. I'm thrilled to be sharing some exciting news with you today. Starting November 1st, 2024, we'll be welcoming a fresh start for our community. Ludwig Property Management Company will no longer manage Liberty Green, and the Louisville Metro Housing Authority will be taking over. We're so excited for this new chapter, and we're ready to bring positive changes your way. LMHA will be managing Liberty Green directly, and we are committed to ensuring a smooth transition, all while continuing the services you rely on: rent payments, recertifications, and maintenance requests. Just like before, but with an extra touch of care and attention. We've heard your concerns and know we can do better. This change gives us the opportunity to really focus on improving communication, services, and overall quality of life here. We want Liberty Green to be a place you're truly proud to call home. To kick things off, we're throwing a resident engagement kickoff event on Thursday, November 7th from 3:30 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. in the Liberty Green Community Room. Come meet your new property manager, Demetra Foster, along with the maintenance supervisor and members of our LMHA executive team. We'll have food, fun, and answers to all your questions. It's going to be a fantastic time, and we can't wait to see you there.
Hi, Liberty Green residents. I'm Demetra Foster, your new property manager, and I couldn't be more excited to be back. I've worked here in Liberty Green before, so I know this community and I know just how special it is. Change doesn't happen overnight, but I can promise you this: we are going to work as hard as we can to make Liberty Green the vibrant, thriving community it's meant to be. I'm so excited to reconnect with you, and I can't wait to see what we can achieve together.
Thank you all for your patience and positivity during this exciting transition. If you need anything in the meantime, Demetra is just a phone call away at 502-569-4817. Or you can email her at dfoster@lmha1.org. We're excited for what's ahead and so happy to have you as part of this community.
Twin Brook Assisted Living resident Joseph Rumore turned 105 on October 9th, and Mayor Greenberg proclaimed October 9th Joseph Rumore Day.
My name is, well, everybody calls me Joe Rumore, R-U-M-O-R-E. If it were pronounced correctly, it would be Rumore. It's an Italian name. I was born October the 9th of 1919.
Greetings to all whom these presents shall come. Know ye that October 9, 2024 is hereby proclaimed in Louisville, Kentucky to be Joseph Rumore Day.
Oh.
In honor of his 105th birthday, and I urge all residents to observe this special recognition. Signed, Craig Greenberg.
I was in the Army Air Corps. I volunteered as a cadet to fly, and our entire unit several months later was just washed out because they didn't need any more air crew members, you know. And I was placed with a ground crew, a repair squadron. I think it was the 71st Air Repair Squadron. And anyway, a long story short, after training at Kellyfield, Texas, and other places, and going up to Seattle and across on a ship, we followed the Marine Corps and other units, you know, the fighting units, into Okinawa and to set up airfields and all. In the midst of that, and I was there, of course, when the bomb was dropped.
On behalf of Whitney Allen, the Commissioner of Kentucky Department of Veterans Affairs, I present you with an accommodation of your service making a difference. Dear Mr. Rumore, on behalf of the Commonwealth, I wish you a very happy 105th birthday on October 9th, 2024. This milestone birthday is certainly a cause for celebration for all those who honor your extraordinary life. I hope every day is filled with fond memories and much happiness. Best wishes for the upcoming year. Sincerely, Governor Andy Beshear.
Long story short, I went to the war, came back, and I came up to Louisville as secretary to the Assistant General Manager of Transportation of L&M. And because of my wife's illness, I retired early. I had enough time, I had about 42 years in with the railroad. Just before she passed away, we moved back up here. So I would say that I've spent about half of my life in Birmingham area, you know, and half of it up here. Computer world just dazzles me, you know, and it's gotten to the point now what I see about AI and all that stuff. I never dreamed of any of that.
Give a toast to Mr. Rumore, recognizing his long, long life.
A new partnership among the Kentucky Attorney General's Office, Commonwealth Attorney's Office, and Louisville Metro government will work to reduce violent crime in the city.
And today we're announcing a new collaboration between the Attorney General's Office, the Jefferson Commonwealth Attorney's Office, with the support of this city's leadership, as you see on my left and on my right, to tackle violent crime together. Together, we've established what will be known as the Violent Crime Reduction Team within the Kentucky Attorney General's Office to do just that. Historically, the Office of the Kentucky Attorney General has not had an active role in law enforcement here in Jefferson County. That ends now.
Metro Council President Marcus Winkler provided a recap of the recent Metro Council meeting.
Hi, I'm Marcus Winkler, Metro Council President and Representative of District 17. The Metro Council just had a regularly scheduled meeting. Here are some of the highlights. The Council adopted an ordinance amending the fiscal year 2024 capital budget by reallocating public art funds from economic development to Waterfront Park. Approved a contract with Playworks Education Energized to provide consulting, training, and workshop hosting for early childhood physical education and recess programs. Approved a resolution commemorating and recognizing October 2nd, 2024 as Wrongful Conviction Day and urging state support of Wrongful Conviction Compensation Fund. The Council accepted over $1 million in funding from the Kentuckiana Regional Planning and Development Agency to provide navigator outreach and educational services. And finally, approved a Love Your Blocks grant from the Johns Hopkins University through the Bloomberg Center of Public Innovation Grant Program to be administered by the Office of Safe and Healthy Neighborhoods. Councilman Khalil Betchan recognized the District 25 page, Aiden Leon. Thanks for your interest in your Metro government. You can see all of our meetings live on Louisville Metro TV, Spectrum Channel 184. You can also tune in online at louisvillegov.primegov.com/public/portal. If you'd like to contact your Metro Council representative, go to louisvilleky.gov/MetroCouncil.
We continue our Louisville Metro Council member profiles with information on District 20 Councilman Stuart Benson.
Hello, my name is Stuart Benson. I represent District 20 of the Metro Council. I was first selected in 2002 of the original Metro Council. I am a graduate of Jefferson County Public Schools. I attended Male and Aaron Strait School. I got an associate degree from Murray State University. I graduated from General Electric's Tool and Die Apprenticeship Program. I worked at General Electric for 12 years. I've taught vocational education in the public schools for 28 years, and at Jeffersontown High School and at Southern High School. I've placed over 500 kids in jobs. Over the past few years, I've been on most committees on the council. Public Works, Safety, Labor, and Community Affairs are the ones I've been on the most. I attend Southeast Christian Church with my wife, Chris. I have 5 daughters, 8 grandsons, and 1 granddaughter. District 20 is one of the largest of all the districts, 52 square miles. It's almost twice as big as the next council district. The borders of District 20 in the southeast borders Bullitt, Spencer, and Shelby County. District 20 is the home of 75% of the community's greatest amenities. Parklands of Floyd Fork, as well as Charlie Ventnor Park, Fisherville Park, which also are part of the Metro Park system. If you'd like to learn more about District 20, you can contact me at 574-1120, or you can email me at stuart.benson@louisvilleky.gov. Thank you all very much.
Bowman Fest returned to Bowman Field and brought in a great crowd.
This is called Bowman Fest, and we're our, I think, 6th or 7th year out here at Bowman Field. And we put this together to open the gates and let the community come in and experience, the wonders that we have here on the field. Try to get planes from all around the country and all different ages. We have planes like over here that you can actually fly in. We have helicopters, several different types of helicopters. We have a kid zone, a bouncy area. We've got military vehicles, vintage vehicles. They can get in there and play around with them. We've got a food court with 12 food trucks. Just a little bit for everybody out here today. The Bowman Field Foundation puts it on. That's a private 501c3 that I started years ago just to do these kind of events. We protect, preserve, and promote Bowman Field, aviation, and military history all around this community.
The Urban Agriculture Academy at Seneca High School is the only program of its kind in the state of Kentucky. This Academy of Louisville program provides students with the opportunity for interactive experiences with real-world scenarios.
The vet science class is cleaning out cages of our guinea pigs, our 2 bunnies, Oreo and CJ.
but we're accessing a vein that's in their neck. So what do we want to do?
We are currently at Seneca High School. You are now in my veterinary science class. We just went over dog handling and restraints used in a medical practice in the veterinary clinic.
So some of them lay like the dark one, some of them lay like the bluish one.
The chickens are their first introduction to production ag. They love being able to feed, they love being able to collect the chickens.
When I was in middle school, I first looked at it and it looked kind of interesting, and I always had a passion for animals, so I figured it'd be a good place to go.
This program has had my heart since I was a little middle schooler when my sister was here. I liked how you have such hands-on work with animals and plants and mechanics, and to be here and to live in it while we're starting to build up more and more for the future is just amazing.
We are the only urban ag program in the state of Kentucky, so we're very, very unique, and I'm very proud to be a part of this program. And this program allows students to use those hands-on skills and really apply that for their life outside of high school.
I like it all. It's different. You don't know what you're going to be doing. Like sometimes we just come out here and we just feed them and all that. And
I came in here the first time and they had a bunch of animals, and I was like, whoa, that's new. I've never had a class like that before where you actively work hands-on, and this is a very hands-on program.
The responsibility aspect is super, super important. And then also just the professionalism. As you see, a lot of them are wearing scrubs. In that workplace, that's something that they're gonna have to do every day.
We learned more than just the basics of animal care. We learned about terminology for medical work. We learned about injections and how to safely do those types of things. And then we also learn skills throughout this as leadership and career-ready skills that a normal math class wouldn't teach you.
Really putting them in that real-life situation of, okay, this is what we're preparing for. So setting them up for success after high school is very important.
Metro TV was on the street asking people, what's your favorite thing to do downtown?
My name is Caleb Mason. I'm from Louisville, Kentucky, from the west end of Louisville. And my favorite thing to do is try the food trucks every Wednesday here downtown Louisville.
My name's Chris. I'm from Louisville, and my favorite thing to do downtown is walk on my lunch break.
I'm Julian Martin. I'm from Oxford, Mississippi. I like the Ali Center.
And I love to eat, okay? There's all types of places, hidden and beyond, and they got the food truck.
My name's Chris. I'm from downtown, Old Louisville, and favorite thing to do is go to Caulfields.
Oh, I love seeing my wife for lunch. Food truck Wednesdays, we got jazz in the park. I love spending time with her. I'm glad to see her every chance I get.
Just walking around, taking the sights. We like to eat downtown, just go down to the pier.
Yeah, absolutely. Like Lexi said, we like to try new places, especially international restaurants. We also like to walk around, go down to the water, just spend some time. And also when we're feeling it, we get one of those scooters and just ride around, just have fun.
My favorite thing to do is to come down here to the food trucks on Wednesday for lunch.
My name is Matt Wright from Louisville, Kentucky. Favorite thing to do downtown is usually just events like this Food Truck Wednesday and just going to stuff like Steins on Main. I know that's coming up this Saturday. A lot of the big distillery places like that and the brewery events, that's what I'm really big on. So those are really the main things I love going to down here.
Louisville Metro Animal Services has dogs and cats just waiting to become your new best friend. Thank you for watching. Please share Metro TV with your friends and ask them to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, or X, and download our Roku, Apple TV, or Amazon Fire TV apps. Have a wonderful week.